welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary, aka Spice Island Empress. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new and a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm here at the Belmont estate, and I just finished a tour. I know we're leaving. I really didn't film my introduction, but now I am leaving to film the introduction. But yes, so you guys will see the tour in the next clip.
That is grown on the estate. Okay? I think you guys will know most of it. Because since you're from here, but do you know any of it?
Pardon?
Any of it? Recognize anything?
What is it?
Noonie.
Noonie. It tastes like what?
It doesn't really have a taste. It's just that it has a smell. Yeah, what you do, you let it rot, as you see it's doing now, and you collect the juices from it, and then you're supposed to have one shot of glass of it a day. That is supposed to help you with your gland, well, in your brain, that's what they say. But who knows? It's just old folks say. Okay, so I'll start with, so this you should know, pumpkin, lime, soursop. Yeah.
The name is Graviola.
In Graviola, okay.
Graviola Hanona.
Papaya, yeah. This is bergamot. We use this peel in cakes and stuff like that. We use it in ice creams. Yeah, we're gonna add bergamot.
Bergamot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
All great
We have those big in Brazil. Bergamot?
Yes, we have bigger ones as well. Yeah. Yes. Did you have this drink while you on the island? Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
How made this? How made the juice?
Okay. For sorrel, what you do is you put a pot of water with cinnamon, ginger, and something like that, and then you put the sorrel in there, and then you just bring it to boil, and you let it set, right, for a day, and then you sweeten to your taste. Okay? This is bay leaf. What is it? Bay leaf.
Ah, louro.
Okay. Corn?
You call louro as well? No.
No. Bay leaf.
Really?
Yeah. Corn.
Corn, yeah.
And nattu. Yeah, the Americans used to use this to paint their faces, yeah. And we use it, you could use it in food for dietary rice and stuff like that. Right?
Make bread.
Yes.
What is this one you said? Sorry.
And nattu.
In Brazil, the name is urucum.
Oh, okay. Not today as well. Much more faster. Alright?
This one I have never seen.
Yes. We call it condisir here. Condisir. But you could, it's known as one finger.
One finger?
Yeah, We use it in pepper sauce. It's a cleaning agent also. You can use it to clean your hands and stuff like that. Okay? This is ackee.
Ackee.
Yes. Jamaica, ackee and saltfish, that's their dish. What is our dish down there? National dish. Anybody else?
Aldo.
Well, they would know. Yeah, well, she answered yes. Oil down is our national dish. Oil down.
Is the national pronunciation.
Yes. So Jamaica is nobody ackee and saltfish, right? This is a pomegranate. This is lupa, where you use to scrub, right? And this is carambola, correct?
It's like a
saffron. Yes.
Jumbo. In Brazil, jumbo.
Wax apple. Yeah. Golden apple.
Wax apple.
What is this?
Golden apple.
Golden apple, yeah.
Golden apple. How do you eat that?
You just peel it and eat it like that.
Peel?
Yes, just take off the skin and then you eat it. In Trinidad they call it pumpkin, I think. Still not, you guys should have that fruit in Brazil too, I would think. Yeah. This is tamarind. Yes. And we already discussed. This is the calabash. So you know you scrape out this side and you can use it as a bowl or stuff like that, right?
Yeah, in the tree it's green, big like
Yes,
this
big
sometimes.
like this, yes, that's
And
correct.
then you take out and wait to dry, or what you do?
You cut it and then you scrape out the inside and then you let it
Before it
dry.
gets dry.
Ah, okay.
Yes, you
Before
cut
it
it,
gets
yes, you cut it right.
Okay.
And of course, I think you
National, yeah.
nutmeg, right?
But
And we,
here is not open.
no, this is the pod on the tree, right? And then it will open up like this.
Aquele não é nutmeg.
And nutmeg.
So we use all parts of the nutmeg, right? We use the
But you get the tree closed, not open. If open,
it's open. When it's open, it's ready for harvesting.
Aquele não é nutmeg.
Yeah. So some of times it would fall off when it's open, and sometimes you will see it on the tree open. And
Yes.
then you
It is red.
Yeah, but it is red. Right.
Okay.
Right. This is when the maize is already cured. All the maize comes yellow after it's cured. Okay.
Okay.
So this is it. Right. So this is nutmeg, and then the maize will cover, and then you have the shell. Yeah. This we put for patties and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this is
yeah.
actually what's used. And this is turmeric.
So, turmeric.
Yeah, this is what we use in our
okay.
national dish to give it the yellow color.
Yeah.
Why you use it? How you use it? You boil it?
No, grate it.
Just
Yeah, with the coconut.
like chinchimba.
No, with a grater.
It's a saffron.
Yeah, and
Kurkuma.
so we put
How do
it
you
in
say
the
it?
coconut.
Saffron?
Saffron.
We call it saffron.
But it's actually,
No,
I mean, but that is
yeah.
not the correct word because saffron is a different herb, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually a
from a flower.
yes, from a flower. That's correct. Yes. So this is turmeric, yeah. But locally we call it saffron, but it's not correct. Okay. And this is yam.
Yeah. Okay.
And cassava. And then
Cassava?
yes. Cassava.
It looks like a manioc.
Same thing.
Same thing as
Yeah.
manioc.
Yes.
What you call it?
Mandioca.
And
Where you guys from?
Mandioca.
Brazil?
They're from
Yeah.
Brazil.
And you from?
Catarina.
Yeah, all right. And this is the gospel or silver orange. We call it locally gospel, but it's silver orange really. Make jams and jelly. Okay.
Okay.
All this you have in this land here.
The
Or all
estate.
Grenada.
No. The estate. The estate is at 400 to look as before. Yeah. So you have back in the days when slavery, because our island was under slavery as well. Cacao. Yes, cocoa, correct. And so this is just some of the pictures from old postcards. Yeah. All right. Nothing here big.
Okay.
So the fruit is harvested from the tree as you saw in the photo like that with a cocoa knife. Okay. So when the fruit is harvested, the pod is open. Sorry, this is old. So this would look very older but normally the fruit is very white. More like this is inside here, right? Just as what is shown there, right? And then these are removed. Everything else, the seeds are removed, and then they are placed in bags, and you leave the shell up there and all the husks and stuff outside. So when it gets there,
To be yellow.
it depends on the fruit because some of them could be maroon, some of them could be orange more than yellow. Yeah, it depends on the crop. The type of cocoa we have here is more Trinitario. Okay? So then after this, they are placed in bags, as I said, and they are transported here, which is the fermentary. And here we have this, which is a sifter. And in the sifter, what we do, we remove the excess water because you see, if you come closer, sorry, I'm disturbing you guys more. But only to take one so you can see.
Ela tá vendo todo mundo apaixonado por ela.
Right. Right? Right. So you can see the so as you can see the corridor. Right? Now what they're actually doing there, they're removing anything that is foreign matter. So if you have stones, if you have pieces of pod, you can see shade. If you have cocoa that is overripe and will not do well in the fermenting process, we will remove those as well. So that is exactly what they're doing. So they're sifting through the cocoa basically. Okay? Can you drink the juice of that? The vinegar is very acidic at this point. You know the juice? Yeah, so we never, I know some people have collected the juices and made vinegar wine and stuff like that, but we never tried that process yet. Okay? Yeah. But we have seen it. Yes. So after that, it is no. After that, it is collected in those bags and then placed into the fermenting boxes. As you can see, right?
Yeah,
right. And at the end of the day, then it is covered in banana leaves. So if you look down here, we have anything. Right here.
Eles tiram ali toda a água, eles deixam secando pra lá e aí eles enrolam na bananeira.
It is covered with banana leaves and that is jug bag. And that is to just for it to sweat. Okay? Yes, to sweat. And so it will ferment. Yes, the excess juice will fall off. The pod will turn into a golden brown. Yeah? Because as the fermenting process proceeds. This cocoa now is turned every other day to ensure that you have an even fermentation. Okay? Yes. So
and every day you put it again in the leaves.
Yes. Yeah. Well, every other day, right? So this one was here. I think it was Monday. So the first turn was today. Okay? And you will see it on the board because the cocoa is batch. And you can see this is the first turn today.
What is batch?
Batch meaning that we give it a number. Yeah?
Okay.
Yes. So
Yeah.
right. So yes. So this batch is 214. The first turn is on the 14th, as you can see. Second turn is on the 16th, and then the last turn is on the 17th, and then it goes out the next day. Okay.
So it's for a week.
Yes. So yes. So 5 days. So basically 5 to 6 days depends. Alright. Then after this is done now, this now is put into baskets and then placed outside. So this is where we are. We have two forms of.
Depois eles trazem isso pra fora.
We have two forms of drying. Okay? This is the old-fashioned way of drying the cocoa using the rail. And let me see. I don't know which one. I think it's this one that could be pulled out. Can you look at it? I can't remember which one. Oh, you guys can help us out?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I must say this is just demonstration of the cocoa beans. This is not really what the cocoa beans.
Yes.
Oh look, as it's just right. So this is the old way of drying cocoa, where they are placed on the drying trays, and we use our feet and walk through it. Anybody want to try? Yes. You could take off your shoes and walk through the cocoa if you want.
Você pode andar aí, quer andar, Cacá? Tem que tirar
Anybody
o
want to
sapato.
try?
Yes. Maybe have a better feet now.
Yes.
Tastes like chocolate.
Yeah.
You wanna taste?
It just has nothing like chocolate, believe me. So is that when it rains, you have to push back the drawers inside, and when it's sunny, you have drawers. So we usually have it out 84. We use this method because in the cocoa season, which we are now, we get a lot of cocoa beans here. So eventually the drying space inside the dryer, which I'm going to show you, would run out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So here now we don't have to put anything. We don't use our feet, we use leaves.
Ahí apunta.
Just as, but it works just as the feet. Right. The inside here could get very hot. If you want to try, you could use this there, yeah? Let me see you.
Watch out, Carlos.
Okay, now you have a job. I leave you here, and then I come back.
So you do like...
Season usually starts October to May.
Você tem tamanho.
That's what. But this year we didn't get much cocoa in October. The season started late December. Yeah, so.
How long it take?
About 1 to 2 weeks, depends on the weather.
Okay.
Actually, those outside tend to dry faster once you get good
So you
sun.
have to do every half an hour.
Yeah, every half an hour.
But it's non-stop. When you're there, you can start it again.
Yeah, that's non-stop. Yes. Uh-huh.
You cannot do it by machine.
No.
Alguém mais? Catarina.
You have to do it by hand. So the batch will continue right through the drying process, okay? So this is the dry, because this one went out earlier, so it's drier. This one went out yesterday.
Do you eat this?
Yeah, once
Like
it's
doing
dry, you could just open the bean and eat the, yes, once it's dry.
Not yet.
No, not yet, it's not dry yet. So you see it's purple now? Yeah, it's not dry as yet. It will get totally wrong. Yeah.
Que bonito.
Alright. We are in the rainy season, obviously, and in the Caribbean. So rain or sun. So rain could happen anytime. So in the old days, they used to use, we call it the green steam machine, to dry the cocoa when it's raining and when outside cannot be like this. So what used to happen is that they put wood in this chamber right here, and then the steam would go up to the lines, and the cocoa will be in this big barrel, and it will be spinning until the heat from the wood dry the cocoa, right?
Like coffee. Coffee is similar.
Right. Here, if you turn to your left, right. Here we have a nutmeg cracker. So this is what we use to crack the nutmeg from its shell. Okay, yes. So we'll pour on top and the nutmegs fall in the water. Right. Here is what you call a grater, and this is just to give different grades of the size of cocoa. Because before, we do not have this pattern now because, sorry, we have the GCA, so they ship all this cocoa. But before, Belmont Estate used to ship their own cocoa. So then you grade by size and you get paid by the different sizes, okay? If you have a better way. So if you look in these bags and then this, because after the cocoa is dry, they are bagged in jute bags. And then the bags continue. So inside here you will find the dry cocoa.
What is important for the quality?
Acá, espera.
These are very hard to break because they are smaller beans, sorry. Let me see if I see one that has big. For quality, it depends on, we have different ways of grading the cocoa. So, yeah.
It's showing that it's like a heart.
Right, so you see, it's all brown beans. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So from every 100 beans, right, we should have only 10% of it that is bad when you crack it open, you could do that for quality. You understand? To see if you have a bad batch or a good batch. From every country, you could only have like 10 beans. That's, you know, have a bowl inside or something like that, right? So this is how we get. So you could do a cut test. We call it a cut test. And then you look inside the cut test as well. You have a graph what shows you what you're looking for when you're looking at the cocoa inside. Okay? I wonder if I have it in my, like, the top, you see it says well fermented, so you have to, so you just follow the track. So each batch has to be, we do a cut test to see that it's a standard cocoa.
Ok.
So this is the cut test.
Talvez se você for tirar uma foto.
Okay, here is the machine that we use now in case we have very bad weather. And this is a diesel machine. And what happens, you could step up, sorry, I usually use this step button because the step is full of cocoa.
Não tem nada. Deu?
So, yes. So this machine now, it is not only that dry, it also polishes the cocoa. It gives a nice finish. So the arms, you see, it works like feet. So you go around the cocoa, so you press the inside it, and it will go around until the cocoa is dry. And to determine if the cocoa is dry, it should have testing of 7.7% moisture. Okay? We also have moisture meter for that. We will see that plantation will have basically. And then the previous owners, which was Northern Nag, they of East Indian descent. They bought this estate in 1944, right? And they had a racetrack in telescope, so as you can see from the photos, those are just old racing pictures. Okay, this is an old washing machine. I don't know if anything else you recognize or interested in.
These are as well.
No, a washing machine.
A washing machine.
But it was by hand. Yes, yeah, you put the clothes and
Very good to have. Hello, fala hi. Hello, how are you?
We're talking remote part.
Hello. Hi.
he's not very talkative today.
How are you?
Bye
Porque ele não tá falando muito.
Ciao.
He's not talking today. Yes,
Bye bye. You ask for the snakes? No, not that. I've heard someone.
No, we have snakes, but it's not as much as we do have
Tem comida ali pra você? Tem.
gums though. The callaloo.
All females here?
Eh?
All females here?
Most of the females because it's
The milk.
We usually sell the males when they are born. But he has one more. What is this called breeding?
Tem cheiro de cabra.
Hi, Carl. Carl is very big.
Yes. Everything is done by hand. And all their names are matched on there. Yeah, they have names.
Hey, Carl.
Gallo is there.
Hello. Oh, jeez. You want this? You can eat my hand.
Tem tartaruga e Catarina. Vocês vão pegar tartaruga.
Where's the small one?
Camouflage itself really well.
Where's the small one?
Put one right there. Is the ever little one right there?
Rainbow. Hello.
Pra cá a gente vai entrar aqui. A gente tem que limpar as mãos de novo pra entrar, tá bom? Com muito cuidado que a fábrica é de chocolate.
Because he wanted to make it perfect. So
Temporary.
yeah,
So that's how
temporary.
you get the design.
Yes, you could put the design in there as well because you're using a mold, so you could get any right. And but you also have to temper the chocolates. Yeah?
So you're heating involved?
Yes, there is heating involved as well, right?
5 dias sem contar pra virar
So this part now you're able to handle how much you put in your mold and everything like that because it has a pedal. Okay? So when this is you then put the mold and then you collect the chocolate, right? And then you see the room behind, you said the tempering room, it is cooled in there. Okay? And then the chocolate is removed and then it's hand wrapped with gold foil and our packaging. Okay?
And the powder you use to make drinks.
Yes, but the powder is a different process as I explained. You see like how he was taking the liquor here?
Yeah.
So he's going to take the liquor and put it in a cocoa press, right? And what the cocoa press does is it removes all the fat from the cocoa. And that fat we call cocoa butter, right? And then because you remove all the fat, you'll have a compact and powder substance, but it's compact. So this has to be broken down and then grind it to make cocoa powder. Yes. So right. So it's called with the dark fork.
Vai dar um exemplo de chocolate pra gente.
Or is anybody want to try the roasted meats?
The names?
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, well, you can pass the
So the roasted nips is put
You
into
like to try it?
those machines right there and spin for 5 days and it turns into the chocolatey, liquidy chocolate.
Você passou álcool na mão.
I could try that.
Yes. You don't think? Some people said it needs taste as nuts, you know.
This is a dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark 74. Sea salt 74%. And the percentage of the chocolate is the amount of cocoa content that is in the chocolate, okay? Now go for 74% is around 74%.
Which one is it?
Which one is that? It is total cocoa.
Which one? Which one is this?
74 sea salt.
74 sea salt.
74 sea salt.
Sea salt. Yes, 74 sea
Why you take it back?
This is the milk. So this is the one, and it's 60%. So it's more like a dark milk, okay?
Okay. This one is the milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk 60%.
The milk chocolate is my favorite.
It's a milk.
Tem leite. É mais leve.
And then we have the pure grenada. Let me see how good all you guys are tasting the spices. So you let me know.
Yeah, ginger in it.
You don't taste it yet, how you know you have ginger in it? Yeah. Let me see how good you guys are tasting the spices to tell me what.
So this one is a pure grenada chocolate. And it has spices and let me see.
Chocolate. This one is what?
The pure grenada. Pure grenada.
That last one you gave is the pure grenada.
Yeah, so what
This
spices?
one here?
Yeah. What spices?
I could taste
No,
cinnamon.
yeah, there is vanilla in it. Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yes, there is cinnamon in it. What else? There is 4 spices that you give.
There's something that
There's ginger too. I can taste the ginger.
No, it's not lemon.
There's a spice. Nutmeg.
Oh, nutmeg.
Yes.
Yes,
So
it is
cinnamon, nutmeg.
it is in the nutmeg strong.
So
I have the ginger.
Two.
The ginger.
ginger, right?
Ginger.
Okay, so yeah.
Ginger. Okay.
So it's cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and
I don't think all you'll get it last one because it's not a spice that we normally taste. It's mace actually.
It's what?
Mace. That's a covering of the nutmeg.
that is the case.
Yeah, when I was tasting it.
Yes. Mace, the covering of the nutmeg. Let me show you.
So this is which one? This is the white chocolate? This is white chocolate.
Yes. This is the white chocolate. See? That's what it covers the nutmeg. So it'll be rare like this, yeah. But it will be pumpy yellow like what you see in the packaging here.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay, so for the white chocolate now, we use cocoa butter. Right.
Don't use.
We use cocoa butter.
In fact, in white chocolate, there's
Hardly any ginger flavor.
So this is a white chocolate with ginger flavor.
And this is white with lemongrass.
Huh. Interesting.
White with lemongrass.
This is white with
Got
lemongrass.
color from the lemongrass. Great. You get it very strong, right? And then we tried out a new white, it's not in the bars yet, but this is a white with turmeric. So it's like almost like an oil on chocolate. So, the yellow, yes,
And the white with ginger.
I like the white with ginger, okay.
Let me try the one with white with sulfur.
Turmeric.
This one is what's
White with turmeric.
white chocolate with turmeric. Coconut and turmeric.
So do you find you get it all along the ounce?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So you can tell?
Where is it?
Right here.
Oh, okay. You don't try it?
Behind.
I thought you did. Yeah.
This is interesting though. I would never think about something like this.
Turmeric is the turmeric, you know, I showed you down there. You remember the one I told you that was what made it our oil? We grated the coconut? Yes, that's
They call it the saffron
They call
something.
it a saffron or something like that, yeah.
The chocolate that they have, peach chocolate. Then they have the white chocolate with ginger, white with the lemongrass, white with the cocoa nibs, and just the plain white. Oh, and this one is my favorite, the pure Grenada chocolate with all the spices and everything. I want this one. Come on, get that.